Hi, Stella Maria. What's up? Hey, Jocelyn. Hi, Stella Maria. What's up? Um, 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 um. All right, let me get this list together. How you guys been? Okay, hey Jocelyn. I said hi to Jocelyn. Hey Patricia T. The first person I see for ad is Jocelyn. Then I see Lala liked as well. Then I see Rashmi. Then I see Lala. Then I see Mystic. Hey, Mystic. Then I see Gemini Girly. Then I see Isha. Hey, Isha. Laura! I see Noku. Hey, Noku. How's school going? Hey, Sarah. It's me and you forever, Sarah. Aldana, how are you? Long time no see. That said, who else? African Stiletto. Hey, African. School's going well. Nice. Anybody else? All right, here we go. Hi, Lola. The girl from EP. Lola. Okay, Lola, I got you. I have 11 people, only 6 likes. Please go out and like the live. Please go out and like the live. Please go out and like the live. Press the thumbs up button. Go out of the chat and press the thumbs up button. All right, so let's get started. Let's get started. Hey, Polly. Long time. How are you? Long time no see, Polly. All right. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So this is how we're doing the free today. I'm pulling the messages for you. All right. So basically what you need to hear. That's what we're doing is free today. How you been, girl? I've been great. So what you need to hear, I'm pulling the messages for you today. Meaning I'm shuffling the cards. What come out, I will let you know. So that's your free for today. If you would like a personalized question, you're going to have to donate. Donation starts at 11:11 for love messages. For the love messages, I am just pulling the messages for you. You're going to have to take it how it resonates. If you want me to tap the energy, then it's going to be 1555. All right, so let's get into it. Do I have Pally on this? No, let me add Pally. Pally is on, just trying to make it through this full moon. Is it still a full moon? Okay, so here we go. Jocelyn, you got to be here when I call your name. Jocelyn, are you here? Right here, so I know that you're here. 13 watching, 9 likes. Get my likes up, guys. Get my likes up. Somebody said they missed me. I'm always here. I mean, you can come and say hi, even if I'm doing paid lives. You can still come and say hi. I mean, you don't have to stay when I'm doing paid. Okay, Steph. Long time no see. All right, Jocelyn, let me know that you're here, because when I call you, once I write your name and you don't respond, then I am going to move on. Jocelyn. Here. Okay, Jocelyn. Universe, what Jocelyn needs to hear at this time? What does Jocelyn need to hear at this time? What do you need to hear, Jocelyn? Thank you for liking the live. Appreciate it. What do you need to hear? We have the Hermit. Maybe you need to spend some time to yourself. Okay? There's something here about self-discovery. It's time for you to kind of focus on yourself. We have the 5 of air. So 5 of air is conflict, and it could be conflict with self, because air is swords, and swords speaks of thinking and thoughts. There could be mental conflict here, and you need to take some time to yourself to kind of figure yourself out. The Hermit card is about going in. It's about healing. It's about introspection, okay? So take some time out to yourself. There is something in regards to study. The study could mean actual school study, or it could mean studying yourself, okay? Sometimes we are prone to put other people before us, especially if we're people pleasers, and the universe is asking us not to do that, okay? When you come from a place of people pleasing, it's basically trying to give from an empty cup. It doesn't work. So we have to go within and fill our own cups before we try to extend it to others. All right. But to let you know, there's good news ahead for you, okay, Jocelyn? And it could be good news in relations to financial matters, okay? Also, at this time, I don't know if you've been reviewing everybody's motives, like you've been suspicious of people recently. It's not a bad thing, but instead of being suspicious, just try to exercise stronger boundaries. Okay, so that's what I have for you, my love. Let me see what you're saying. Right here, I've been spending time by myself, or you've been spending time by yourself. Make sure you're doing it constructively now, just not spending time. Make sure you're looking at yourself, you're checking yourself, how you've been showing up in other people's lives, how you've been showing up for yourself. All right. Well, you said you need a job. Well, it did say good news. Good news is coming with this page of Earth. Good news is on its way as it relates to your money. So a job could be coming in for you. Okay, my love. Good stuff. That was nice. Hello, hello, hello. Thank you for the likes. Rashmi, are you here? No worries. Somebody's wondering if I'm going to do like personal free. Yeah, I'll do a personal free here and there. You just got to catch me when I decide to do it. Okay, Rashmi, universe, what does Rashmi need to hear at this time? Rashmi, what do you need to hear? What does Rashmi need to hear? We have awakening, okay? We have King of Wands. And what else do you need to hear? I'm waking up, I feel it in my bones, just to make my system blow. Welcome to the new age, to the new age. Welcome to the new age, to the new age. Oh, oh. Rashmi, you could be going through some sort of awakening. Your angels are definitely on your side, just so you know that. You're not alone. You could be going, when I say awakening, it could be a shift or a transition. You could be transitioning from one stage to the next, or from one project to the next. There's definitely something about transitioning here. All right. I feel like you also need to look at things from a different perspective. So if you find yourself being more down or being more negative towards your current situation, the universe is saying give that up. All right. If you feel like things are at a temporary standstill, the key word there is temporary. It won't last. All right. Also, keep in mind that it's important to be yourself. There's nothing wrong with trying to please our families, our communities, but it's still important to show up as your authentic self. Okay. All right. And that calls for boundaries too. It's okay to say no. You don't have to say no in a negative way, or in a disrespectful way, I should say. You could say no lovingly and stand on your no. Okay. I feel like focus is also important at this time, and communication. All right. Clear communication is very, very important. You may need to seek out advice from somebody that's older, maybe an older man, a father figure. If you've been feeling stressed, that time is about to pass, okay? The universe is asking you to also work on your confidence. Right now is a good time to accept opportunities that come your way. Sometimes we second guess ourselves and lose out on an opportunity because of trust issues. So opportunities that are coming your way at this particular time are really good, and it's a good time to go after what's coming towards you, meaning that accept it and have confidence in yourself that you're able to do it, okay? So that's what I have for you, my love. Let me see what you're saying. Okay, so Stella, I didn't even see you, Stella, but I did come in the chat. When I came in the chat, I couldn't see the stuff at top. So no worries, Stella. You're at the exact spot that you need to be. So I'm adding you. You are right where you need to be. Superhuman. Hey, Superhuman. How have you been? I love that name. My pleasure, Rashmi. You are definitely loved, my friend. You are loved beyond love. I hope you realize that. If you're new here and you never hear me speaking my spirit language, that's what it is. Some people call it light language. Some people call it speaking in tongues. It comes out when it wants to, when my spirit wants to speak. So next on my list is, I'm so happy I decided to do these today. It feels really good. The energy feels really good. Lala. Lala, la, la. I feel like, Lala, you may need to block somebody out, like block somebody's advice or somebody talking in your ears, or I don't know, or what other people think of you, something like that. I don't know. But Lala, okay, Lala is here. So let me, universe, what does Lala need to hear? What does Lala need to hear right now? Ooh, the energy in the room is strong. Okay, I got some powerful light workers in here today. Ooh, okay. Nice. Somebody's name might start with D, like Dorian, Doreen, Derek. I don't know. Yeah. What does Lala need to hear? I mean, some strong energies are in the room today. Wow, this is amazing. Somebody's name could be Art or Steve or Robert, who's here today. We have the Empress for Lala. We have the Two of Wands. Time to choose a new direction. For Lala, what do you need Lala to hear today? The energy is so beautiful today, King of Wands. Ooh. You got to motivate yourself, okay? Encourage yourself. Say no to intrusive thoughts. Say no to, why am I here, degrading thoughts? Things are not always going to be ideal or idealistic. That's the nature of life, Lala. It's a beautiful duality. It's ups and downs. It's good days. It's bad days. But bad days don't last always, and good days don't last always. You just have to learn to ride the waves of life, okay? But with the King of Wands here, you are definitely destined for success. Despite how you may be feeling at this time, the universe wants you to focus. Clear communication is also very important, all right? Write down your vision, write down your dreams. I feel like you have the ability in you to be a strong leader, but there may be some sort of second guessing in your energy. Seek out advice from persons who have done what you're desiring to do, or persons who you can trust, okay? I feel like you're coming into your own. You could be attracting new people into your life right now, or new contracts, depending on what stage of life you're in. If you're not in the stage where you're doing contracts, I don't know if you're in, I don't know, wherever you are, you're attracting new situations, new people. The universe wants you to know that you must continue to move forward, all right? You're never stuck, because I'm seeing the Eight of Swords in my head. And the Eight of Swords is mental entrapment. It's basically convincing yourself that you're stuck, but you're not. Let me find the Eight of Swords so you can see how it looks. I want to find the Eight of Swords. How does the Eight of Swords look? Let me show it to you so you could see it. You may be familiar with it, but it's all about being mentally trapped. Justice, balance, heartbreak, needing for peace, betrayal. What's all of that? What's all of that? I'm smelling pineapple. I don't know what I gotta do with you, but I'm smelling pineapple in my. Where am I smelling pineapples? Right here. Here we go. Here we go. Eight of Swords. Look at this Eight of Swords. This is the thoughts around you. It looks like a cage, but it's not a cage. This person's hands are behind their back as if they have like a handcuff or they have something tying them down, but there's nothing there. Nothing. And my eyes are drawn to the white on this person's head. White for me is healing. So it tells me that there needs to be some balancing in your thought processes because you're basically just kidding yourself or lying to yourself. Okay, don't believe all your negative thoughts. Choose to believe your positive thoughts over your negative thoughts. A positive thought is 1,000 times stronger, 100 times stronger than a negative thought, okay? You're powerful. This person in this, you see this person? If they would just lift their head up, they'll realize it's an illusion and they'll just stand up. We have to lift our heads up in our minds first and foremost, okay? Yeah, so that's what you need to hear. I mean, you carry the Empress energy, which speaks to abundance, creativity, giving birth to your dreams. The universe really wants you to nurture yourself. If there is a mother wound here, because the Empress could speak to a mother, if you have some sort of mother wound, it's time for you to seek out information to begin that healing. Okay? So that's what I have for you. Let me see what you're saying. Stella said if you scroll to the top, you can see my name. Yeah. Oh, yeah, Stella, that's what I was saying. That when I came in, for me, when I come in the chat, like the very first people sometimes, I can't see what they wrote. It's like part of it would be cut off. So that's probably why I miss you. But you were right on time. Lala says, yes, I've been writing all my ideas. Okay, good, Lala. Yes, working on that part. Oh my God, no, you got to transmute that, Lala. You got to transmute it. You got to transmute that energy towards her. I know it's not our job to parent our parents, but we got to extend grace to them because a lot of language that we have now, our parents didn't have it. Like we know about mother wounds now, father wounds, narcissism, anxious attachment, avoidance. We know those things now because somebody took time out to do human study so we can have that information, so we can use those tools to help. We got to keep in mind that our parents and our grandparents didn't have that information. They just was doing the best they can day to day. And yes, they created a lot. I'm going to cry. Why am I going to cry? Yes, they created a lot of trauma for us unknowingly. Some of them could have do a little bit better. I mean, we can't lie. Some of them could have do a little because you were like, you have a mind, you could think, but you know, trauma passes down. It passes down in our lineage, in our family. And sometimes some of our jobs here, especially people who carry very strong energies like yourself and myself, we come to stop certain things in our lineage, in our families. Sometimes we bear the weight of our whole line on our back, our whole lineage be on our backs. And then we be like, it's too much, but you're strong. You chose this job. And I know it's tough. Sometimes you'd be like, I didn't choose it. You did. Before you manifest in the physical, you saw all of them, every last one of them attached to your family line. You saw them and you said, I'm going to come and I'm going to be the one to stop this. So try to look at them from a place of grace rather than a place of blame. A lot of times our parents, our mothers and our fathers, they couldn't love us because nobody loved them. Oh my God, this energy is overwhelming in this chat. So it's more than one person I'm talking to right now because I'm literally tearing up. They literally did the best they could. They literally did. So there's a heavy need for forgiveness in the chat today as it relates to parental wounds, father wounds, mother wounds. So that's our homework. All of us, we got to work on that. All right. So thank you, Lala. You're you're a very, very powerful soul. Thank you for bringing that through us today. Okay. Oh, goodness gracious. She loved to bring down even now today. Anything creative I tried to do, she'd make it competition between me and her. Take my idea, so I just stop. Yes, I feel like it's up to me to change the path that's been going on for generations. Yes, her mother was the same. I feel like I'm gonna freaking bawl my eyes out. Oh my goodness. All right, Lala, thank you so much. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Okay, I know that might sound a little weird if you're new here. That's how I clear my energy. I clear through sound. My strongest gift is clear audience, and so I clear through sounds. Some people clear through taking baths. Some people clear through different things. They clear through. Some people clear through screaming. I clear through sounds. Yeah, I clear my energy through sounds. Thank you so much for the advice. We'll definitely take it. Sure, Lala. It was all destined. We were supposed to be in this moment together at this time. Thank you. Thank you for trusting me with your energy. I love you. Mystic. Come on, Mystic. What do you need to hear, Mystic? 12-12. Alignment. Come on, Mystic. Da, 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 da. Whoa, whoa. Things getting better. Okay, Mr. Yara, let's see, universe, what do you need the beautiful Mystic to hear? Walks by me every day. Her and love's all the same. The woman that stole my heart. And beauty is her name. You may have like a secret crush or a secret admirer, but there also could be a fake friend in your energy. I don't know what that got to do with anything, but I feel like I see somebody giving me the stink eye, Mystic. And the stink eye is like my symbol for a fake friend. Like that look of disgust. But as soon as I look at the person, their face turned into a smile. So you may have a fake friend in your energy. Raleigh, North Carolina. I heard Raleigh, North Carolina. North Carolina, raise it. Something about carnival. What does Mystic need to hear? Tell me what Mystic need to hear this time. We have Ace of Wands. Opportunities, baby. Could be something in regards to your money or career. Something about to change your life. There's something that's gonna change your life. I feel like you're going through or have gone through a growth process because my eyes are drawn to the flowers on this card. Look at this. My eyes are drawn to the flowers. So going through a growth process or about to go through a growth process. We have the Magician here. You are ready for whatever this growth is or whatever this opportunity is. You are ready. You have all that it takes to be successful. Ooh. I feel like your manifesting muscle is getting stronger. Ooh. Mystic, your life is about to become very magical, baby. Ooh. Your intuition is becoming stronger. You're a very sensitive soul. You may need to start leaning to your artistic muscle as well. I keep saying muscle, so maybe you need to start hitting the gym or you've been hitting the gym. I don't know, but something in regards to muscle. You could have new love coming in, or if let's say you're already involved. If you are single, you could have new love coming in. But if you are involved, the connection could be going to a new level. Okay. Your psychic abilities are being heightened, love. Just to let you know. Yes, nice. Rapunzel, let down your hair. There could be something in regards to your hair. Maybe you should change your hair. I don't know. But this is all good. And the vibe is nice that I'm picking up off you. It's time for you to advance. It's time for you to skyrocket. Maybe you've been working on your emotions because I'm in my head, I'm hearing bing bong. And that's from the movie, I think it's Soul. What's that movie called with Joy? It was Joy, Bing Bong, Sadness. It was this girl's emotions. What is it called? Soul? I don't remember. But anyway, there was a part in there when Bing Bong was gonna take her to the Joy wanted to take somebody to the moon. I don't remember, but Bing Bong was like the imaginary friend, and Bing Bong was supposed to help Joy because remember, Joy is our strength, right? And why am I gonna cry? Bing Bong, they were trying to get the magical wheelbarrow, I think it's a wheelbarrow, up this mountain. And with both of them in it together, they couldn't do it because it's like Bing Bong was weighing it down. And it's interesting because what I took from that also is that we have to learn to let go certain stages of our life. Because remember, Bing Bong was her imaginary friend when she was younger. But now she's growing and she needs to go to a different stage, a different level. And so she needs to let go of that stage. But sometimes because we are fearful, we hold on to certain stages of our life and it holds us back. When Bing Bong realized he was going to hold her back, he let her go. And then he said to Joy, he said, take her to the moon for me. Oh my God, why am I going to cry? I'm so emotional today. So you could need to let go of certain stages or certain people or certain situations so you can go to this new level. Because, honey, when I say opportunities are waiting on you, they at your door. I'm literally seeing people stand at my door with gifts, like pretty gifts, pink, pretty gifts wrapped with big bows. So gifts are waiting on you. Could be even your psychic gifts are getting ready to amplify, okay? Because you are in the magician's energy. Nice. That's amazing. Let me see what yours. Did I add Risha? I don't think I add Risha. Risha. I may have missed you if you came in earlier because I'm just looking at the people who I'm tapping their energy. So write add again. If Laurel, you didn't want to be added. I don't remember if I see you say add, but I'm gonna add you. Inside Out, yes, that's what it's called. Inside Out. Mystic said there's a coworker that's been overly friendly, and I wonder if he's fake. Interesting. Noga said I need to watch Inside Out. I feel like I'm guided to let go of the yes. Hey Rose, what's up? My beautiful Rose. Stephanie, yeah, you were added, Steph. You're on. Okay, so Superhuman, I do have you. I have you on. Ron, should I go ahead and add you for the free list? I will donate. Okay, thank you. Keep in mind, guys, donations do take priority. So once my donation comes through, I tap that and then I come back. Okay. And thank you for the pretty emojis, Rose. Ooh. Nice. Oh my God. Look at him. He's not even afraid. Hey, gorgeous. Hey, well, boss girl. Hey, boss girl. Patricia T. Do I have Patricia? Oh my goodness. Let me add Patricia. Patricia T. Right on time. No worries. No worries, my love. No worries at all. Okay, so Mystic, that was amazing. Gemini girly. Let's do this. You know who I miss, but I feel our energy is around? Kayla T. Do it for me, Kayla T. All right. Universe, what does Gemini girly need to hear right now? What you need to hear? What do you need to hear, Gemini girly? We have 6 of Earth. Could be getting a gift. So 6 of Pentacles talks about things being balanced out. Talks about reciprocity, giving and receiving. So you could be getting gifts of money, time, attention, or effort. We have Ace of Cups. It could be attention as it relates to love, Gemini girly. Somebody could be giving you their attention or giving you a gift or giving you their time. Queen of Air. If it's not love, it could be something that you love, okay? You could be receiving a gift from somebody that you love, or it's a gift of what you love, something along those lines. We have Queen of Air. You could be needing to work on yourself, like work on balancing, because it's weird. I'm seeing a woman in my head that shifts faces, meaning each time she turns around, she becomes like somebody different. So maybe you need to work on being more authentically yourself, balancing out your energy. We all have alter egos. We all have shadow sides, right? But it's almost like two people in one. Oh, but your name is Gemini. Are you so okay? That makes sense. So Gemini so your sign is a Gemini. So okay, well, Gemini is a twin, so that's the two-phase energy right there too. So, but still, I feel like it's still symbolic of you needing to balance out your energies, be more of a single-mindedness, being one-minded. There's definitely a new beginning here with the Ace of Waters. These are some good cards, you know. Six of Pentacles, Ace of Waters, and the Queen of Air. You're very intelligent. And the Queen of Air is the air sign, right? Very, very intelligent. Something about being very independent right now. You have the experience needed for a particular opportunity that's about to present itself. Sit in your witty energy, okay? Sit in your witty energy because you know how to crack a joke. Any decision making that you have to make right now, you need to be very objective about it. And you need to let go of things that no longer serve you. So if flipping back and forth is affecting your well-being, I think that's a strength. I think the Gemini's ability to switch back and forth is a strength. But if it's affecting your well-being, not everybody may think that. If it's affecting your well-being, then you need to be more steady. Something about clearing things away. I don't know if you need to declutter your home or declutter where you live. And try to be in a more humorous energy right now. Right now is calling for your humorous side to be out more so than your serious side. Because the Queen of Air could be very serious. Look at her face. She could be very serious, very no nonsense. But the universe is asking you to be a little bit more lighthearted right now, okay? There's definitely something about gifts. It could be new opportunities, meaning new projects. If it's career, it could be a new career. It could even be like somebody lending you or like loaning you money or helping you pay off debts. I don't know if you're at that stage in your life. If not, it could be just gifts from people that you care about. And whatever this gift is, it's going to help you with your growth process, because my eyes are drawn to all the greenery on this card. So that's growth, that's abundance, that's freshness, springtime, newness. Okay? Something about the home is important. Maybe you need to bring a newness to your home, or maybe you're trying to get a new home or move. I don't know. But there's something about home. And I feel like you could be going through a spiritual growth process as well. Okay? That's what I have for you. That's what I have for you. Let me see what you're saying. Yeah, I'm Gemini. I have multiple sides. I'm flexible. Yeah, I need to clean my space. And I'm going to go to IKEA. Yes, I'm going to redo my home. Okay, I'm Gemini. Nice. Mm, 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 mm. Hold on for me, guys. Hold on. Why is it taking so long? Okay. So I see you, Rones. All right, so I'm doing my donation, Rones. Okay, Rones, let's see. Hi, Kung Fu Fendi. I see you're saying you're here. So you would like to be added to the list. That's what you're saying because you weren't added to the list. Why are you saying here? Kung Fu Fendi. Do you want to be added to the free list? Let me know, babe. Unapologetic. Hey, boss girl. I mean, I don't know if you're here, but I feel your energy. What's up, unapologetic? Thank you for liking the live as you're coming in. So, anywho, Kung Fu isn't letting me know what I must do, so I'm going to move into Roan's energy. Hey, girl, hi. So for Roan's universe, give us clarity here. Give us clarity. What would happen if Roan's did what she's thinking? What would happen? Tell me what would happen for Roan's. The sun. Okay. What would happen? What would happen? Two of Cups. What would happen? The Three of... If you do it, things will get better. Things will get better. Yeah, I don't feel like you could speak to the person who's there. I don't feel like you could talk to the manager. I feel like she would not give you what you want, so you're going to have to go above her. If you decide to go above and say something, you got the Sun, the Two of Cups to the Three of Cups. Okay? So that's what would happen. The Three of Cups is rejoicing. Somebody definitely ain't going to like it with the Tower. Because in my head, I asked, should she speak to the manager? And then the Tower came up, so that's a no for me. So she isn't going to like it, but then you got to do what you got to do. This but I must let you know, I'm gonna tell you, if you go ahead and do it, things will get better, but this person is gonna put on the pressure even more. I'm gonna tell you now, I'm not even gonna sugarcoat it and tell you that this person's just gonna take this laying down. All of these is my response. I pull these in response to how this person's gonna react when you do this. When you do this, this is what's going to happen. It's going to benefit your situation, meaning the conditions are going to get better. This person is going to take steps to listen to whoever is going to come down on her. But this person is very vindictive. They're going to find other ways to victimize you. I got to keep it 100 with you. I'm not even going to sugarcoat it. They're going to try to find other ways to victimize you, to possibly get you to leave. So they will fix what's going on, which is literally, if you have the ability, I would lawyer up, because this is wrong. What this person is doing is wrong. And you're not the first person this person has done this to. This is not, you're not the first person this person has done. I would lawyer up. I would sue the fucking company. If you have the ability to, or if you could find a lawyer or a law firm that only charges or only take their payment after you win your case, I would do it, because it's wrong what this person is doing to you. And not just to you, but this person doing to other people. So the overall energy is, if you do what you're asking me about, yes, you're going to get results. Okay? You're going to get results in regard to that one matter. But then this person is in turn going to turn around and try to victimize you in other ways. They're going to try to victimize you in other ways. Yeah, I would literally encourage you to sue. No, I wouldn't. No, if you, and it's physically affecting your health, that's good grounds. I would encourage you to sue their ass. This is ridiculous. This is ridiculous. Tell me more. Tell me more about the situation. And if you sue, you would win. If you sue, you would win, baby girl. If you sue, you would win. Let me tell you that. The star with the 6 of Wands here, you would definitely win. It's going to be up to you. It's going to be up to you. Because this is going to be an ongoing battle. This person's trying to get rid of you. Not just you. I feel like the whole previous team that was there before this person came, they're trying to get rid of. I don't know if this person even, okay, if this person isn't new, if this person's a new manager, meaning she came from somewhere else, she's trying to get rid of the whole old team. And if she was there a long time, let's say she isn't new, it's like she's trying to clean house. But the way she's going about it is not right. It's like she's trying to frustrate you guys to get up and leave. So consider what you're going to do. Consider what you're going to do. Because this person isn't going to stop. Tell me more about this person's reaction. If Rose does what she's wanting to do. Tell me more about this person's reaction. We have the 9 of Pentacles. Tell me what this person's reaction. The 9 of Pentacles is about your money. So this person may try to cut your time or something. What's this person's reaction? The Magician. Yeah, the Magician. This person ain't going to stop, baby. What's this person's reaction? The Knight of Cups. This person would go about it in a roundabout way. So it would give the appearance like, yes, I made the changes to the people who are up above you guys. Yes, I made the changes. But this person would start doing things to nitpick at you, to frustrate you. Like saying stuff like, oh, you didn't say good morning when you came in today, or like some silly petty fucking shit to nag you, or telling you to rearrange a shelf, and then you do the whole shelf and come back and be like, oh, I don't think that's the best place for it, you know? You could have given your input, you know? Don't act like I'm the only voice here. So if I tell you to rearrange a shelf and you know your area, you know it's not going to be the best, you could have said something, change it back. And that's frustrating. Like this person would nitpick on you. It's basically victimizing you to frustrate you. So this person would not change. They would only put on an appearance of being changed. Okay, so it's gonna be up to you, babe. To your question, will things change? Yes, things will change initially. Yes, but this person is not gonna stop. They're not gonna stop. They're not going to stop. So you have 2 choices. Either you can leave and find something else, or you can exercise your right and sue they fucking asses. Or make a complaint and document the day of the complaint, so you can have that as evidence that you did say something and nothing changed, or things got worse when you say something. It's going to be up to you. Because this is going on for way too long. It's going on for way too long. Let me see what you're saying. Okay, I feel like she's doing it on purpose. Yeah, she is. I'm getting sick. I'm thinking of suing. She's crazy. She should not be a manager. I even bought an ox. Yes, most left already. Oh, I always felt she wanted to get rid of the original team. Yes. She was promoted last year to our branch just last June. Hey, Prachi. Yeah, she makes me redo things, but I just keep quiet. This is hard. No worries, my love. I'm sending you energy. I'm gonna stand in agreement with you. This is going on too fucking long now. Prachi says add. Prachi. Okay. Next on my list is, remember, if you have a personal, it's gonna be by donations. Isha, are you here? Isha, are you here? Unapologetic, I don't have you on. Oh my goodness. Oh, I'm so sorry. I'm being apologetic. Unapologetic ad. But you know you're at the right time. Right place at the right time. Okay, Isha isn't here. What about Noku? You could say here so I know that you're here, because sometimes when you're typing it takes long. So just say here. Noku. It's you and me forever. Sarah. Okay, Noku is here. All right, so let me get to Noku. Universe, what do you need Noku to hear at this time? What do you need Noku to hear at this time? Noku, they're telling me to tell you that you're on the right path. Keep doing what you're doing because it's working. What do you need Noku to hear at this time? We have the star. Ooh, wish fulfillment. Happy times are ahead. We have the 7 of Wands in reverse. So the struggle is over, or whatever you feel like has been a struggle in your life, that's ending. And we have the Page of Water. A new phase begins. You know you're very psychic, Noku? Your psychic abilities are being heightened right now. There's definitely happy times here. Stay positive, stay optimistic, and it's time to start making long-term plans, okay? You are on the right path. Didn't I fucking say? I heard in my head you're on the right path. The star card came out, right? And listen to what the star says. Before I shuffle the cards, I heard you are on the right path. Listen to what the card says. It says, happy times, make positive, optimistic, long-term plans, on the right path. Okay. On the right path. Okay, you're on the right path. That's what I heard. So definitely good times are ahead. Happy times are ahead. You need to stay optimistic. You need to stay positive. Make your long-term plans because you're on the right path, babe. Yeah. Your friendliness is your gift. Okay. You're definitely supported. A lot of support. I just heard cosmic support. Maybe a star seed. And I'm seeing the rainbow colors in my head. So I don't know what that means. There's somebody new entering into your life. Somebody new is coming into your life. This person is positive because I see somebody like in a blue aura. So blue aura for me is positive. This person is really, really positive. Could be a new friend. Kindred spirits I'm hearing. There could be something about whales because my eyes are drawn to the whales. So maybe you guys love like sea animals or you love the ocean. That could be like a point of connection for you and this person. Definitely somebody new is coming into your life. Whatever blockages you're experiencing, that's coming to an end. Whatever has been feeling like a struggle, that's coming to an end. You're getting your wish fulfillment with the star card here. Okay? That's what I have for you, my love. I'd like a new friend. Okay, nice. Okay, Sarah is here. Give me all the good news, Spirit. No, that was so reassuring. Got me emotional. Yes, I'm aware of some of my gifts, my clairaudience and clairvoyance so far. Nice. I've been planning my future lately. Ooh, I like a new. Okay, thank you so much, my love. I needed to hear that. Good stuff. Good stuff. Good stuff. Good stuff. Okay, Sarah, it's you and me forever, Sarah. Sarah, do you read as well? Do you read cards as well? If not, maybe you need to get into that. I want you to smile a while for me, Sarah. If you feel like leaving, maybe you can go. But why don't you stay until tomorrow? And if you want to be free, what Sarah needs to hear right now? We have the Knight of Wands. Something needs attention. Something needs immediate attention in your life right now. Time is of the essence. Time is of the essence. But you need to think things through carefully, but don't procrastinate. I try to teach you, but I need a lesson. Four of Wands. A lot of red. Like all the cards that came out is red. Red could speak to passion, but red could speak to a hot-headedness, like your mind is not at peace. Blue or white for me is a peaceful mind. A blue could mean like a healing mind, but a white for me is like a calm mind. But all these cards are red. So it's either you need to be in a passionate state right now or your mind is not at peace. If your mind is not at peace, you need to bring yourself to peace, okay? Something is happening suddenly and it needs your immediate attention. Remember that. I don't feel like it's something negative. I feel like it's something in regards to like new opportunities or new projects. Something that's going to affect your home life in a happy way because the Four of Wands, you have the Four of Wands in the middle here. The Four of Wands speaks to a happy home. It speaks to celebration. It speaks to laughter. It speaks to collaboration, okay? So I don't feel like it's something negative that needs your attention, but I feel like it's going to impact or help bring about more happiness to your home life, to your connections. Something about ownership. The universe wants you to continue to move forward, all right? Even when you're feeling somewhat indecisive, they want you to keep moving forward. Something feels hot and cold. Something feels unstable. I just heard take the next step. Like you don't need to see the whole pathway, just take the next step. And as I say that, like I'm seeing somebody walk on like a cobblestone road, and each time they put a foot down, like the road lights up. So it's like the road is dark, right? But each time this person takes a step, the road lights up. So I feel like you have to take the next step in faith. You ever been driving on like a lonely, dark road, a road that's not well lit, but your car lights, you only could see as far as your car lights, but you keep going. It's like there's a trust in you. You keep going. I don't know if it's the faith in the lights, because it's a small light. You can't see far ahead. It's just enough to where the light is shining, but you keep going. There's a trust in you that things are going to pan out the way it's supposed to pan out. And I feel like that's what they want you to have right now, a trust. Okay? And like I said, if you don't read cards, maybe you need to get a personal deck and start tapping into the cards, okay? That's what I'm getting for you, my love. Let me see what you're saying. It's you, Sarah. Okay, no, I don't. Well, get a personal one and start tapping. My head is always overthinking. Unstable. Oh my God, it's very hard for me to trust. Well, it's time to let that go. Maybe that's what needs immediate attention to bring about a happy home. Remember, I did say it's something that's going to impact a happy home. So in order for you to have a happy home, you need to bring stability in yourself. You feel me? Okay, good stuff. Thank you for being here. Thank you for the likes. Due to bad experiences, I always feel good about planning. Okay, my love. My pleasure. If you would like to be on the free list, let me know. Let me know. Right, ad if you would like to get on the free list. Aldana, you're actually next. Did I miss my turn? I didn't add you, Kung Fu. Let me add you now, because I asked you if you wanted to be add. You didn't say anything. When you come in, write add so that you can get on the list, okay? So Aldana is next. Okay, Aldana, the universe, what does Aldana need to hear? What do you need to hear, Aldana? What do you need to hear? What do you need to hear? What do you need to hear at this time? It says Queen of Wands, Queen of Waters in reverse. The Queen of Waters in reverse is not trusting her intuition. Upright, she's fully into her intuition. None of the queens are as intuitive as the Queen of Waters. Do you hear me? But her in reverse, she's not trusting her intuition. All right. We have 8 of Swords. Yeah, feeling mentally trapped. 6 of Water is emotional balance, and emotional balance is in the middle. You need to regain your emotional balance or work on your emotional balance. There could be something from your childhood that needs to be addressed, because when I'm looking at this card, this looks like a little kid with a toy or a bear or a doll or something. This little mermaid looks like a little kid to me. So there could be things from your childhood that needs to be addressed. You know, healing is not linear. Sometimes we think that we're completely healed from whatever happened in our childhood, and we still have to go back to those memories and adjust and revisit and do some more work. And if it's not so much your childhood, there could be issues regarding children. So take it how it resonates. It's either you need to address some situations from your childhood, or if you have children, there could be issues around that. Okay? 8 of Air speaks to feeling trapped, but it's an illusion. You could need to work on your self-confidence, or you could need to work on your self-confidence as it relates to taking action. Sometimes when we second guess ourselves, it keeps us stagnant because it makes us not take the necessary inspired action to get where we want to be. Okay? Maybe you needed to be, or maybe you are supposed to be further ahead than where you are right now, because my eyes are drawn to the fact that these unicorns, notice that there's a pack of unicorns in the back, but this one is further ahead. So maybe you were supposed to be farther ahead, but this is the 8 of Swords, the 8 of Air. So there's an energy of feeling trapped. So if you've been feeling trapped, it's causing stagnation. It's causing you to be stuck. You feel me? It's causing you to be stuck. So that's something that you need to take in consideration, all right? And work on tuning into your intuition, because the Queen of Cups is in reverse. Adana says, Donna says, right on time. Kung Fu. Hey, Benita. Sure, Benita, let me add you. Benita. I have 6 more spots. I'm giving away 6 more spots. Once those 6 spots have been filled, then it'll be closed. Okay, Benita. Next is African Stiletto. African Stiletto. Thank you for liking the live as you're coming in. Appreciate you too for sharing your energy, Benita. African Stiletto. Let me see. I'm very mentally trapped. It's very heavy energy sometimes, yes. Aldana, I'll send you some energy right now. Give me a second. I'm going to send you some energy. Help clear out your energy, okay? Nice. That should help you. Okay, so African is not here. What about Lola? Thank you. Somebody's communicating with me telepathically. What about? I'm just going to keep writing people until the first person says here, Pali. Going with the first person who says here, Stephanie. Okay, Lola is here. All right, Lola, let's see what Lola needs to hear. Lola, what do you need to hear at this time? What do you need to hear, Lola? We have the 9 of Cups. Ooh, wishes come true. Concerns are fading away. 2 of Cups. Ooh. This could be about love, you know. If that's not the case, what? King of Cups? Yo, this is giving relationship vibes. But anyway, if it's not relationship, I'm gonna give you 2 possibilities here. We have the 9 of Cups, the 2 of Cups, and the King of Girl. These are some good quads. If it's about a relationship, things are really looking up, baby. If it's not, it could mean that things are getting better in your life right now. You're going to start loving life a bit more because this is all about love. You're going to start feeling that love for life. You know that I'm walking on sunshine. That type of energy, yeah, that's the energy you're going to be feeling if you're not feeling it as yet. Okay, my eyes are drawn to the fact that these 2 cards, the water in the background is turbulent. Can you see it up top? Turbulent waters. And then on this one, turbulent waters. So waters for me is emotion. And it tells me that your emotions may have been turbulent, or they are turbulent, or you're about to go in a turbulent moment of your life, but no worries. Things are going to shift and shift in your favor. There's something about island life or island. I don't know if you're thinking about taking a trip to an island, or you're from an island, or your family's from an island. I don't know, but something about an island. Anywho, There may be a connection to water here. Maybe you're a water sign or you just love water, because all of these is waters. It's Knight of Water, Two of Water, King of Water, Nine of Water. There's something about culture here. The universe wants you to open up your heart and open up your mind, especially to the people that's currently surrounding you. And if you're considering like doing something as it relates to volunteer work, the universe is saying go ahead and do that. You could meet people that, you know, volunteering could create all sorts of connections for you that could benefit your life in all sorts of ways. So if you've been feeling like you should work or go and volunteer to a soup kitchen or help out a family member, let's say you're young and you're not at that age to go and volunteer. Maybe you could, even though you're not supposed to be under 18 to be on my channel, because it's an 18 plus channel, baby. But let's say you're younger and you can't go and volunteer on your own. Maybe it's volunteering your home, helping out your home. But if you're of age, you could need to focus your energy on giving more as it relates to volunteering. The energy, overall energy, is that there's positivity as it relates to relationships and positivity as it relates to your life, your contentment level, your joy level. There's positivity here. Either you're there or you're getting there, okay? I just heard a very decisive man. So there could be a very trustworthy, respected, or respectful, culture decisive man in your energy. But overall energy is your wishes are coming true, baby. That's the overall energy. Your wishes are coming true. You could be getting closer to your dreams or closer to a person, because this is normally when you see these cards come out like this, like Nine of Cups, Two of Cups, King of Cups, that's about love. So you could be getting ready to get close to somebody, or if there's a relationship right now, it could be getting to get closer, grow closer, feel closer. That's what I have for you, my love. Let me see what you're saying. Thank you for liking as you're coming in. Hey, Lotus. Thank you, Benita. OMG, what's this? I've been dealing with a lot lately. The cards are positive. Yes, they are. So, remember I said I saw the turbulent water in the back? So that could be what you're dealing with. But the cards are saying you're moving into calmer waters, a better space. And water could also speak to support. So you could be pulling in people to support you too. A love of life, feeling more at ease, feeling more balanced, being able to stop and smell the roses. All right? So good stuff. The number 48 could be important, or it could be April 8th or August 4th, because I'm seeing 48 in my head. A man could be 48. Could be like a father figure or uncle, I don't know, or an advisor, I don't know. Patricia says I'm here. Hey, Lotus. Did I say hi to Lotus? Hey. Lotus, do you want me to add you to the free list? If you would like a personal question, it's going to be by donation, guys. Lola, I did Lola. Pally is next. I'm going to add Lotus. Lotus, let me know if you want me to add you. Okay, Lotus is on. The lotus flower. Ooh. Doesn't the lotus flower grow in mud? What is the significance about the lotus flower? I feel like there's a collective message for all of us here. Because when I say lotus, it rings in my head, like, lotus. What is the spiritual meaning of the lotus flower? The spiritual meaning of the lotus flower is multifaceted, generally symbolizing purity, enlightenment, rebirth, and spiritual awakening. Particularly in Eastern religions like Buddhism and Hinduism, is revered for its ability to bloom in muddy waters. Yes! So to everybody in the chat, I don't care how it looks. If it's feeling muddy right now, The number 17 could be important for somebody here. It could be January 7th, July 1st, but number 17 is important for somebody. It doesn't matter how it looks right now. It could feel muddy. Things could look muddy, but the lotus grows in muddy water. My God, it blooms. It becomes a beautiful flower despite the surroundings, it's still flourishing. You hear me? Representing okay, let me read that sentence again for you. It says, revered for its ability to bloom in muddy waters, representing the ability to rise above challenges and achieve inner peace. Elaboration, purity. The lotus emerges from the mud without being stained, representing the purity of the mind and spirit, free from worldly attachments. Enlightenment. The lotus symbolizes the achievement of spiritual enlightenment as it rises above the darkness and blooms in beauty. My God. It says rebirth. The lotus's life cycle, blooming and then closing each day. It's is seen as a metaphor for the cycle of life, death, and rebirth. Spiritual awakening. The lotus's ability to grow in difficult conditions and emerge in beauty represents the potential for spiritual growth and transformation. Cultural significance. In Buddhism, the lotus is associated with the Buddhist's enlightenment and the potential for all beings to attain it. In Hinduism, it is often depicted as the seat of deities and represents divine beauty and purity. Ooh! Okay, so I guess we embodying the lotus energy today. I guess we embodying the lotus energy. Okay, y'all know I'm extra, right? If you're new here, it's your first time here, I'm a little bit on the extra side. Extra, extra, read all about it. Somebody needs to check their email. The answer that you seek is in your email. It could be in your spam or not trash, spam. You may have missed something important. Because when I said extra, extra, read all about it, I saw like the Google email thing in my head, the email icon symbol, the little envelope in my head. So your answer could be in your email, but you overlooked it, or it's in your spam or something. Okay, so here we go. Who is this I'm doing now? Pally. Okay, Pally. Pally! What does Pally need to hear? We have the 8 of Waters, walking away, and then we have the 7 of Air, hidden energy, deception. So the 7 of Air is the 7 of Swords. It speaks to deception, it speaks to lies, and it speaks to hiding something. So it's either you are hiding something or somebody's hiding something from you, Pally. Okay? We have the 8 of Water. It says, it's time to move on. Okay? It says a desire to move on. So you're going through a spiritual growth. And also, you know what the 7 of Air could speak to? Being strategic. You may need to reconsider some certain plans you have in place and revamp your plans. There seems to be more going on than meets the eye. Also, the timing may not be right. If you're dealing with heavy emotions like jealousy or hate, or you gotta let go of those emotions, babe. Resentment. If you're dealing with very heavy energy like those 3 that I mentioned, jealousy, hate, or resentment, you gotta let them go, because those type of energies will turn on you. It will turn on your physical body. It will turn on your emotional body. It will turn on your financial life. It will turn on you. Okay? That's very important. Let those go. Yes, we have things that happen to us in this life, and we could develop those darker emotions, but it's good to let them go, babe. Let them go. Forgive the situations that can bring that energy out of you. Rage, any type of energy, those type of energy out of you. Forgive those situations and move forward. Because those things, those type of energies, those type of emotions. Am I saying anything is wrong with feeling your emotions? No, but don't dwell in them. Don't allow them to consume you, especially those negative emotions, because it will block up your wish fulfillment. Whatever you're desiring, that type of energy blocks you. And it's not, you're not being pinpointed or anything. We all go through negative emotions. We all have a shadow side. We all have things to work on. But the question today was what you need to hear, and this is what you need to hear. Sometimes the Seven of Swords, as it relates to self-development, could speak of not being your true self, like wearing a mask, not being who you need to be for yourself, not just for the world, but for yourself. Something about something being even. I don't know what that means. Okay? It's time to move on. Move on from anything that doesn't serve you, meaning people, places, situations. Something about being blue in the face. What does that mean? What does blue in the face means? Like I was saying, move on from things that doesn't serve you. People, situation, thought processes, belief systems. It's time for you to move on. So your emotional state can be lightened. And also so that you can be enlightened. I feel like the universe wants to take you through a spiritual growth and an emotional growth. How do you behave when you're irritated? Are you emotionally intelligent? How do you behave when you're irritated? Do you self-soothe? Do you regulate your own emotions, or do you nitpick and complain and do not take in consideration the people around you? If that's the case, that's something you got to work on. Okay? It's time to move on. The overall energy is it's time to move on, babe. It's time to move on. Okay? So that's what I have for you. Let me see what you're saying. Pali says, I'm Pali. Rise above the madness. Exactly. I'm definitely more emotional than practical. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. That's what we are. We are energy in motion, energy in motion. But the message is time for you to move on. Let those emotions go that's holding you back. All right? Thank you, my love. Stephanie says, I'm still here. Okay, Stephanie. It's your turn right now. So after Pally is Stephanie. Then it's Stella. Then it's Superhuman. Then it's Rika, Laurel, Patricia T. Who's this? Prachi, Unapologetic, Kung Fu, Benita, and Lotus. All right. My pleasure, my love. So here we go with Stephanie. What does Stephanie need to hear? What do you need to hear, Stephanie? Unapologetic. Okay, you're after Prachi. Okay, so what does Stephanie need to hear? We have the Page of Air. We have the Four of Waters. And one more. Concerns, Knight of Waters. Page of Air could speak to a message. Steph, you may get a message that's a little bit challenging. It may be a message of delay, or you may find out something shocking. Or somebody may be impulsive in the way that they say something to you, and it's going to disrupt you a little bit, or a lot, unfortunately. But you're stronger than you know. Because my eyes are drawn to the tiger on this card. That's pure strength. Your spirit animal could be a unicorn, babe. Four of Waters speaks to unhappiness or dissatisfaction. It could speak to missing an opportunity or feeling like you've missed an opportunity. It could speak to discontentment. It could also speak to feeling bored. But a lot of times with the Four of Waters, it's the fact that we are not realizing that there's a gift around us. Because on a traditional card, the Four of Water is the Four of Cups. And you see 3 cups, right? And 3 of Cups speaks to celebration, happiness, collaboration. But then this person's hands are crossed across their chest. And it's like not being open to the possibilities. And then there's a hand coming from the heavens, handing this person the 4th cup, which is like a gift from God. But this person is so caught up in whatever is bothering them, they can't see what's happening around them. So maybe the universe is asking you to really open your eyes to the blessings that's surrounding you rather than the issues that surround you. Because issues are going to always be there. That's just life. But we have to learn how to sit in the energy of gratitude, which I just heard, which is the energy of abundance. There could be a need here for balancing out your emotions. Also, you may get an invitation to go somewhere that could lead into something romantic, or if you're already in a relationship, you could be going out with this person and it's going to be very romantic. Take it how it resonates. It's almost like I'm getting 3 separate messages for you. One is that you're going to get some challenging information. It's possibly going to disrupt your peace. It's going to disrupt your peace. That's just part of life, okay? But 2, you may have a tendency to look at what's going wrong, which is just life, and not see what's going right. The universe wants you to look at what's going right. And 3, you could be getting invited to go somewhere either by your current love interest, or you could be getting an invitation to go somewhere where you meet a love interest. And that's what I'm getting for you. Okay? Let me see what you're saying. Spirit is giving me the heads up. Love it, me too. I love the unicorns. I'm single AF and I'm taking my time now. I feel you. Okay. Okay, Stella. It's Stella Maria here. Stella Maria. Then Superhuman. Okay, I see Superhuman say I'm here. After Superhuman is Richa or Rika or Richa. My pleasure. Okay, so is Stella here? Stella Maria. You know who I miss as well? I don't see Ume anymore. Okay, since Stella Superhuman, let's go. I don't see Stella responding, so I'm going to go to Superhuman. Superhuman, what do you need to hear? Mary Kay. So Mary Kay, I'm adding you to the list. The free list today is just pulling cards. If you like a personal, it's a donation, okay? I have 1111, which is just love messages. I'm not tapping the energy. I'm just pulling the love messages. And if you would like for me to tap in, it's going to be 1555. Okay? You want me to add you to the free list? Y'all remember back in the day when I used to be on for hours? Like sometimes I used to be on for 5 hours at a time. Yo! No, Laurel. No, You're going to be after Rika. Okay, good. So I'm going to add Mary Kay. Mary Kay. All right, so let's go with Superhuman. What do you need to hear? I feel like you're on the right path too. And look, Ace of Wands. These are exciting times. 4 of Air is peace. 4 of Air is rest. 4 of Air is relaxation. It's time for you to rest. 4 of Air is having a peaceful mind, because Air is swords, and swords is mental or communication. It's time for you to rest. And 17, the star. Yes, wish come true. Multiple streams. You could be getting multiple streams of income or getting ideas to generate multiple streams of income. There's something special about the stars. I don't know if you like to go outside and look at the stars, but there's something special about this star. Or you're supposed to be in a star energy, like you're supposed to have a lot of eyes on you or a lot of attention. I don't know. This is some good cards. You have the Ace of Wands, the 4 of Swords, and the Star. And look how peacefully this horse is sleeping on this Four of Swords. It's time for you to rest, babe. Or if you've been working too hard, it may be time for you to take a break, maybe time for you to go on a vacation. If that's not the case, just mentally rest. Okay? Mentally rest. Yeah. Whatever this star situation here is related to this Ace of Wands. The Ace of Wands is success. The Ace of Wands is winning. So something about the stars. Follow the stars. North Star. Could need to take a vacation or take a break as well. And you need to really you need to up your meditation. So let's say you don't meditate every day. Or maybe if you meditate every day, maybe do twice a day. Up your meditation, okay? If you don't meditate, start to meditate, babe. Find you a really good meditation track right here on YouTube and start meditating. Creation is complete. I needed to tell you that. Creation is complete. And maybe all of us need to hear it. Every version of reality that we can think about exists at this moment. But we need to be in the right frequency to experience it, okay? And so a lot of the realities that we experience is the realities that's in alignment with worry, fear, concerns, depression. It's not the version of reality that we really want. What meditation does, it's like a cheat code. It rises your frequency without you having to do the mental work. Because thinking is what creates your frequency. Your thought has a frequency to it, a vibrational frequency. So if you're more leaning towards negativity, then you're in a negative vibration, and therefore your life must be more tumultuous. It must be harder. Or you may notice the harder parts more than the positive parts, because the positive is always there along with the negative. That's just how it's set up. But when you're in a lower vibrational frequency, you tend to notice the negative more. Meditation is like a cheat code. It raises your vibration without you have to do all that thinking. Because you could think your way into a higher vibration. Like, let's say, for instance, a thought comes to you like, oh, I'm never going to find the right partner. You could transmute that thought in that moment by thinking another thought like, that's not true. I'm sure the right person for me is out there. That's a transmutation of a thought. That's a transmutation of energy right there. But most of us don't do that. And the reason why most of us don't do that is because every thought has an attraction power to it. So attraction starts at the thought level. So when you think the thought of, oh, I'm probably going to never find somebody who's right for me, another thought in that similar vibration is going to come to your mind like, yeah, that's true because you've been single for 10 years. And then another thought is going to come to you like, and plus you can't even trust people, so it doesn't even make any sense to get in relationships. And another thought like that is going to come to you and you can be like, yeah, because look at my neighbor Mandy. She got in a relationship and look how that man did her. And another thought can come to you like, oh, well, maybe it's best for me just to stay single, even though I'm unhappy with being single. And another thought going to come to you like, well, the reason why you're unhappy being single is because you've not been doing the work. And that's how it works. That's how we magnetize ourselves to situations in our life. In the moment of the first thought, if you had transmuted that first thought, when that first thought hit you about you're probably never going to find anybody right for you, and you said, no, that's not true. You know, there have been people who's been single for years and still attracted the person that was ideal for them. And another thought in that same vibration can come to you and be like, yeah, that's true. Look at so-and-so. Look at the celebrity who was single for so-and-so, and now they're happily married. And another thought come to you and be like, you know what? Maybe my period of singleness was what God or the universe needed me to be to do the healing work. And another thought going to come to you and say, you know what's true? The thing is that the fact that I've done the healing work, the person who's going to come to me is possibly healed as well. Not possibly, but they're going to be healed because like attract like. And you can be like, yeah. Another thought is going to come to you like, you know, what am I even thinking about this? There's nothing to think about. What I want already exists, and it's going to be coming to me in the right time at the right pace, and it's going to be making me very, very happy. That's how attraction works. It starts at the thought level. You feel me? You feel me? And I don't know why I need to tell you like that, but that's how you need to hear it. That's how you need to hear it, okay? So work on transmuting your thoughts, okay? Work on transmuting your thoughts. When a negative thought comes, switch that thought out with a more positive thoughts. Or you could say, you know what? I don't have to think that right now. If you cannot find a positive thought, because the positive thought may feel like you're lying to yourself, and it does feel that way sometimes. When you start to change your thought process, it feels like you're lying to yourself. But once you say to yourself, nah, I don't have to think that right now, and find something else to think about. Think about the chair in front of you. Think about the cup in front of you. Something. Think about something that will shift you vibrationally and energetically. Okay? I hope you got what I was saying to you just now. I know that was a lot for some people to kind of receive or even understand, but the right people got it. Okay? But back to your cards. There is a new beginning here with the Ace of Wands. Why am I seeing Optimus Prime in my head? Optimus Prime is a transformer, so you could be going through a major transformation into your true form. Interesting. New beginning is happening for you. It's going to give you rest of mind, peace of mind, and it's going to be your wish fulfillment. There's something about the stars that's very important. Maybe you're supposed to be a star. Maybe you're supposed to study the stars. I don't know. And that's what I have for you. Let me see what you're saying. So we have superhuman. Yeah, man, too popular. Oh, I want to start a blog. Astrology. Oh, that's what the stars could be about. Girl, is my number around yet? Oh, not yet, Prachi. My pleasure, my love. My pleasure. My pleasure, my pleasure. Thank you, superhuman. My pleasure, superhuman. I have, if you donated, let me know. Stella. Superhuman. Richa. Is Richa here? Hey, Firefly. Okay, Firefly. I think that's, I'm going to close the free list now. Okay, Richa, what do you need to hear at this time? Something needs to change. I just heard change in my head. We have life experience, which is a tower. We have the 5 of waters. Oh my goodness. Unhappiness. Things not turning out how you expected them to. And then we have ego. My God. Okay, so you got some things that you got to work on, Richa. Because these cards, they ain't no good cards, honey. You got the tower, 5 of waters, and ego. What is ego again? Let me see what ego is. What is ego? What is ego? What is ego? What is ego? You got a big ego, but I love this huge ego. It's too big. It's too wide. It won't fit. Maybe I'm humble, but now I don't choose. Some call it arrogance. I call it confidence. Oh, the devil. That's what ego is, the devil. Capricorn energy. Maybe you could be up in your head a little bit too much, because Capricorns tend to be very logical. Maybe you could be up in your head a little bit too much, and maybe you need to get some more in your emotion. But I don't know if you're afraid of emotional intimacy, or you fear being emotionally weak. I don't know. Life experience. Something is about to happen suddenly. Significant. Something significant is about to happen suddenly. Something could be revealed that's going to affect your emotional state. Got to keep it 100 with you. The 5 of water could speak to being regretful as well. something is going to be revealed to you that's going to possibly prompt you to move or leave. I don't know, leave something. I don't know if it's literally leaving a home or traveling or something, but something is going to be revealed to you that's going to prompt you to leave. Even though in the moment it's going to seem turbulent and seem rough. I just saw a plane in my head when I say turbulent. So maybe it's time for you to fly somewhere, or maybe it's symbolic to spreading your wings and get ready to fly. Like spread your wings or spread your horizon. Back to what I was saying. In the moment, it may feel turbulent, but it's going to create major growth in you, because my eyes are drawn to the flowers on this card. And you are being divinely guided as well. Like, even though this tower is in the background, you have an angel in the midst of it all, despite all of this. It says life experience. So it's like, that's just life. The energy I'm getting off this tower is that's just life. No worries. It's going to transform you. You could be going through an ego death as well. So an ego death makes you go in more, go into yourself, okay? Go more into yourself. But there's definitely some sort of going or leaving with this tower experience. Yeah, I mean, I feel like this Five of Water is definitely related to this tower experience, because the card says things not turning out the way you expected or the way you hoped. But there is positive here, because if you look at the card, right, you see the Two of Cups, and the Two of Cups is something that you love. The Two of Cups, there's light from heaven shining on the Two of Cups. So all is not lost, even though Three Cups are in the shadows and are spilled, and this is like crying over spilled milk. The universe is saying, whatever this tower experience is going to be, do not cry over spilled milk. When milk spills, if you think about it logically, if you're standing at the door of your fridge and you poured some milk in a glass and you knock the glass over and it spills, you cannot pick that milk up and put it back in the glass. It's going to be horrible. It's not going to be good. The only logical thing you can do is go back into the fridge and get another glass of milk, or get water, or get whatever. Get something stronger. Shit. But you can't sit there or stand there and keep wallowing over what happened. It done happened. The milk is on the ground. The glass is broken. You can't sit there and beat yourself up like, oh, if I hadn't rested down this way, if I hadn't turned that way, I wouldn't have bumped it. If I hadn't gained weight and my big butt wouldn't have bumped it off, or my belly wouldn't have bumped it, I needed to do better. You don't need to go through all of that. Fuck it. The milk is on the ground. Fuck that milk. Open the fridge, get a new glass of milk. That's it. Okay? So whatever this life experience is about, do not wallow over it. It is what it is, and it's going to be beneficial to you in the long term. Okay? This ego card says a false sense of entrapment, being overly focused on material things, negative or fear-based thoughts. And this man is wearing a mask. So you may have more of an avoidant personality. You may not express your emotions or say how you feel. You may bottle things up because this man is wearing a mask. Look at him. He's wearing a mask. We don't know who he is truly. You may hide your true self from others because you don't want to deal with the emotional ramification of saying what you truly think or how you truly feel. And that creates a sense of entrapment. Okay? Maybe it's time for you to speak up for yourself. Okay? And the speaking up may create a tower moment, but it's for your benefit. The thing about life is a lot of people don't like change. And so if you start to show up differently in your life circumstances, people may resist that. They may push back at you. But that's probably what you need to do. Because eventually they're going to have to accept the new you or the true you. Because some of us don't know how to be the true us because we have to walk on eggshells around the people in our lives. So we don't disrupt their peace while we are at war in ourselves. It's not good. You cannot keep sacrificing your peace for other people. So it's time to take this mask off, whatever this mask is. It's time to take it off, okay, babe? That's what I have for you. Love you lots. Y'all really pulling these messages through me today. Reacha. Let me see what you're saying. Yahoo! Divine, that's Firefly. Okay. Yes, I need a job. Oh, stuck in a career. Oh, that could be the false sense of entrapment there. Yes, angels are always with me. Girl, you too funny. I'm dead. Yeah, thank you so much for the messages. My pleasure. My pleasure. Okay, where's Laurel? Laurel. Laurel. Preach it, Rachi's practice say sounds like a good lesson for real. Yes. Okay, Laurel. What's been good? Laurel, what's up? What's been good, Laurel? Mi amor. Okay, universe, what does Laurel needs to do? Why did I say Laurel needs to do instead of need to hear? Maybe it's something you need to do, Laurel. I don't know. We have 6 of air, 6 of water is moving into a better space in your life, in your mind. Renewal. Okay. I think that's a judgment card. And we have the Empress. Child. It's time to focus on creative ideas. Lights, camera, action. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Level up. Level up. Level up. Level up. Level up. So I think you could be leveling up or going to another level in your career, in your life. I don't know. You leveling up. There's something about taking a solo trip. Because look, this horse is surrounded by other horses, right? But he's the only one getting in the boat. He's the only one getting ready to travel. It's time for you to possibly travel somewhere or leave something behind. But overall, the energy, things are looking up, This travel isn't bad. This moving on isn't bad. This could be, you could be ending, like, I'm seeing the world card in my head, which is the end of a cycle. So you could be approaching the end of a difficult cycle. Because the 6 of Swords speaks to moving on into calmer waters, because the water that you were currently in was tumultuous, was turbulent. So you could be getting ready to end a difficult cycle, and it's time for you to move on. There may need to be a renewal with your family members, because this renewal card this is like a family to me. They look like a husband, a wife, and a kid. So you may need to do some work as it relates to your family, like getting in contact with them or resolving family issues. Somebody's name could be like Jeremiah or something like that. I'm hearing a J name in my head. There's something about finding out the facts. Yeah, there's a time for you to move in a new direction overall. Giving birth. The Empress talks about giving birth. You could be hearing news about somebody giving birth. But also, if you are struggling with a mother wound, it's time for you to nurture yourself. I don't know why I'm getting mother womb off the Empress today. Like, this is the second time the Empress came out, and instead of talking about a mother figure, I said a mother wound. No, normally the Empress speaks to a mother figure, but I don't know why mother wound is coming out today. So maybe if you're struggling with a mother wound, it's time for you to nurture yourself. It's time for you to heal. Okay? That's what I have for you, my love. Okay, let me see what you're saying for Laurel. Patricia T, you're next. Where Patricia T is. Free list is closed now. Roa, sorry. Yeah, Roa, it's closed. The free list is closed. Donation is open. Have a great day, my love. Laura says, I literally have no contact with my family. I don't know about that. I'm just trying to find a job. Okay, Laurel. Maybe it's time for you to reach out to them, babe. It says renewal. Renewal. Take it how it resonates. Oh, so why don't you have a... You remember I mentioned something about the mother wound? And when I pick up the card, I notice that the card is torn. So maybe it's time to renew this and heal this, whatever this is. Patricia T. I think it might be late where Patricia T is. Oh, there you are, Patricia. Nice. Okay, Patricia, let's see what comes out for you. May 25th. That's what I heard just now. May 25th. I don't know what that got to do with you, Patricia, but I just heard May 25th. Okay, so Brad, Valentine's, I don't know. That's so Donna. I'm hearing these names in my head, Patricia. Donna, Brad, Valentine. Valentine could be Valentine's Day. Steven or Steve. Something about a garden. Something about mouth. Somebody may have a smart mouth. I don't know. We have the 8 of air. We have the tower. Oh my goodness. And we have the knight, the king of wands. Okay. Feeling trapped, things not going right, to victory. So if you're feeling trapped, if you feel like things aren't going right, no worries. Victory is here. Something needs clear communication. I just heard they found something out. I don't know what that means. I heard they found something out. Or maybe you need to find something out, like do more research or dig deeper in a situation. There could be a group of people that you need to let go of or walk away from. Or maybe you need to stand out, like in a meeting setting or a group setting. There could be fear about standing out or fear about taking action or something like that. I feel like you're supported more than you know. Focus. Would you focus on me? Baby, won't you focus on me? We have the King of Wands here, which is an ambitious, motivational, charismatic man. I don't know if you want a man's attention or you wish a man would focus on you. Because when I looked at the King of Wands, I heard, focus. Would you focus on me? Baby, won't you focus on me? Hands in the soap. Then I hear like, or maybe there's a man who's very hardworking or committed to his work at the expense of other people's happiness because they want him around, but he's committed to his work. I don't know. Somebody that could be in your energy. I don't know. Because I heard lazy and broke. No, he gets this money, so I guess I can't complain. But I feel alone even when we're alone, and that don't cost a thing. I don't want to give up. Baby, I just want you to get up. Lately, I've been a little fed up. I wish you would just focus on me. Can you focus on me? Baby, won't you focus on me? I feel like if this is a man and you want this person to focus on you, you need to clearly communicate what you've been thinking, okay? Because remember, people aren't mind readers. And even though we think people should know us based on how long we've been interacting with them, sometimes you just have to come out and say what you need. That's what I have for you, my love. Let me see what you're saying. Hands in the soap. 1111. No, he gets this. Patricia T, I'm here. Hey, Joji! Someone does have a smart mouth. Oh, I'm afraid of taking action, but I will do it anyway. Okay, good. Focus on me. Yes, I won a Masterton. Okay. I got you. Gotta run, but update on nephew. He was moved to a better place with care he needs. Yes! Yes! Nice. I can't communicate what I need because it wouldn't work. It wouldn't be okay. Okay, I feel you, Patricia. I feel you, babe. Would you focus on me? Baby, won't you focus on me? Lazy and broke. No, he get this money, so I guess I can't complain. Huh, making the effort, eh? I feel alone even when I'm alone. I just saw the Canadian flag in my head, Patricia. I don't know how that relates to your situation. Maybe somebody have ties to Canada. I don't know. Sometimes when I get hits, I don't know how to interpret them, just to be quite honest. Sometimes when I see things or hear things, I just don't know what it means. Now, I have some things that are symbolic for me, like some things that I know. When I see this in my head, I know exactly what this means. But sometimes when I get certain things, I don't know what I mean. Like, what the fuck? Why am I seeing a Canadian flag? Like, what I got to do with anything? I don't know. And sometimes I've had people who come back and say to me, like, oh, I see why you saw this. And this is the reason why you saw this. I think, oh, okay. Because sometimes be like, what? Like, they could be like, what? And I'd be like, I don't know either why I'm seeing it. And they're like, oh, yeah, now I know why you saw this. Can you focus on me? I don't know. I'm still in Patricia's energy. I don't know. Patricia is like, are you worried about a man cheating or something? I don't know. Why am I in this energy? Can you focus on me? And can you focus on me? Alex, lazy and broke. No, you get this money. The third. I'm hearing somebody's name in my head, but I can't decipher the name. Like it's like a very auspicious name, like Wellington the Third. And I'm seeing Legally Blonde in my head. So I don't know if this somebody's a lawyer or something. I'm seeing Legally Blonde, and I'm seeing the part where how she ended up going to law school, because she went to Harvard. How she ended up going to law school because her boyfriend who she was dating, like she was rich, right? Because remember, she lived in, I think, Bel Air or Beverly Hills. She lived across from Aaron Spelling, the big movie producer, right? So she came from a wealthy family. And her boyfriend, he was from a wealthy family, but he was from a more conservative family. And appearances was important to him. So he broke up with her because, you know, she came from a more free-spirited family, you know, light and airy, where he came from a more straight jacket, constipated, emotionally constipated family. And she ended up going to law school because she wanted him to choose her. That's like almost like the same energy of the focus on me thing. So, interesting. But then she kind of realized like he wasn't even worth it. But it was the best thing that happened to her that she went to law school. And when you watch the movie, you could see she's a very intelligent woman. Okay, you remember when I don't know if you saw the movie, but she had said something along the lines of, I have a 4.0. When she went to the counselor about going to Harvard, and she was like, are you sure you want to go to Harvard? Because it's like the top of the top go to Harvard. And she's like, yeah, I have a 4.0. But she's like, you have a 4.0 in fashion merchandising. And like everybody looked at her like she was crazy. But she was really brilliant. And she was, even to me, she was more brilliant than him, because when they started to go to law school together, she was more brilliant than him, but she was second guessing herself because she wanted this man so badly. So I don't know if that relates to your situation. Let me see what you're saying. I can't communicate. It might be because it's a trip to a northern country. Okay. I would really like us to talk and focus on each other. LOL, that might be my grandfather. Oh, emotionally constipated. I like that phrase. I really like her. It does relate. It does relate to your situation. Oh, okay. Nothing else needs to be said. I got you, babe. I got you. No worries. Um, this is the longest I've been on in a minute. Okay. Baby, can you focus on me? Patricia T. Prachi, where are you? Prachi, where are you, my love? Okay. From the way back when. I think it's because I've been on so long. I don't know. I don't know if it's because I've been on so long. It's not even 2 hours, but I feel like I've been on long. Let's see. What universe? What do you need Prachi to hear right now? Too much. Could have a lot going on. Let's see. Or mentally. I don't know. Let's see. Steve. 4 of Waters. 9 of Air. Jesus and the Empress. 4 of Waters. Missing an opportunity. Discontentment or boredom. Yeah, the universe is wanting you to focus on the positive, Prachi, not so much on the negative. If you find yourself leaning towards the negative lately, the universe wants you to focus on the positive. Okay, look at how this person looks down. Like, this person here looks down and out, but there's a cup full of whatever this is they need. It's full, it's big, it's pretty, it's light, it's lit up, while there are 3 cups that's in the shadows that looks grayed out. But this person isn't focusing on this very pretty cup. And my eyes are drawn to the seahorse. I don't know what the significance of the seahorse is. But we have 9 of Air. 9 of Air speaks to it could be anxiety, depression, expecting the worst to happen, or expecting the next shoe to drop, staying up when you're supposed to be sleeping, worrying about what people think and what people say. It could be codependency. It could be self-fulfilling prophecies. It could be insomnia. And then we have the Empress. The Empress speaks to a mother figure, right? The Empress speaks to new birth, giving birth to something new. So maybe the universe is asking you to shift away from this old version of yourself into something new. The universe is asking you to nurture yourself, really take good care of yourself to facilitate growth. Somebody's name could start with a G. I hear your prayers. I just heard I hear your prayers. I don't know if you feel like you've been missing opportunities, but there's no missed opportunity. Everything happens for a reason, but we have to see that the reason is for our good. If we see that the reason is for our bad, then we will always feel down and out in this life. There's good and bad. It's a beautiful duality. We have to learn how to take the bad with the good. Okay? This 9 of Air could also speak to trust issues, not really trusting people or trusting people on their word. And it could be because you've been let down by people and what they say. So you're kind of like hyper vigilant. There's a type of anxiety attached to the 9 of Air. Even avoiding somebody, the 9 of Air is somebody who could get anxious one point and then the next point they avoid everything. And neither is good. I just heard something about proving you wrong. So when you're struggling with trust issues, your aim is to prove everybody wrong. It's like you want people to let you down. You want people to lie to you, to validate the thoughts that you constantly think. This Nine of Swords energy is not a good energy to be in. You don't have any peace. Look at this. Look at how all the other horses are sleeping, or all the other unicorns are sleeping, but this one unicorn is up. It's time to rest, babe. It's time to rest. And once again, the Empress is out here, and I keep picking up a mother wound from this Empress. So whatever issues that you may have caught from growing up as it relates to the mother figure, it's maybe some time to do some work, either seeking out therapy or seeking out information, articles, books to help yourself, to bring about your peace, to nurture yourself. You feel me? Okay, so that's what I have for you, my love. Prachi. Let me see what you're saying. Prachi. Okay, I'm excited. I'm kind of depressed for real. OMG, so real. Bye. Yup, totally. Yes, OMG, you're so right. Yeah, thank you so much, love. My pleasure, my love. My pleasure. I said, focus. Can you focus on me? Baby, can you focus? Okay, Rose, I see you. No. That's amazing, Rose. That's amazing. I literally want to look up the animal oracle. So I'm gonna do a donation right now, guys. Prachi, my pleasure, my love. You got this. I want to see. Let's look up a bunny. I don't know. Let's see. I'm literally gonna look it up to see what it means. Let me see if I see. Is there a bunny in here? A rabbit? Humpback whale, owl, sea turtle, ladybug, hawk, cougar, cat, lion, black puffin, things, dragon, goose, dragonfly, frog, loon, polar bear, butterfly, horse, swan, unicorn, wolf, squirrel, ram, giraffe, peacock, dog, orca, pronghorn, white stag, raccoon, moose, bee, snow leopard, bear, bison, deer, lizard, fox, dolphin, black. Okay, there's no rabbit here, but that's okay. There's none, but that's okay. Let's still use the animal oracle and see what comes out. Give me a message for Roan. Let's see what flies out. Let the card fly out. There it is. The card that flew out is Loon. Intuitive. It says, listen to the song in your soul. Trust your intuition as you have a way of knowing. Emerge from the busy life and seek more solitude. Recognize that you are unique and that you are loved. You're fully supported, babe. Despite what's going through, you're fully supported by your ancestors, the universal forces, God. They're on your side. I feel like you are a catalyst to what's happening with you. I feel like you're a catalyst for change. Because let's think about the situation that I tapped in for you earlier. This person has been doing this to other people for a long time. I feel like it stops with you. I feel like that's why God put you in their midst, for it to stop with you. This person's going to get major karma for what they're doing to you. What do you need Roans to know? 4 of Wands. Yes. What do you need Roans to know? We have the 5 of Air in reverse, mental conflict in reverse. And then we have the Ace of Waters, the Ace of Cups upright. Nice. That's what I'm talking about. I say that's what I'm talking about. Your spirit is like a beautiful flower. That's what I heard. Your spirit is like a beautiful flower. What do you need? What do you want Rose to hear? What do you want Rose to hear? We have ownership. That one flew when I can't get it. Cause and effect. Let it fly out. Let the card fly out. Oh, 2 flew out. We have the past and we have elevation. Elevation. Wow. Contentment, peace, and abundance. 4 of Wands is happiness. Okay. One of your spirit guides is a dragon. Look at this. In the midst of this 4 of Wands is a dragon. And I feel like I've channeled that for you before. One of your spirit animal is a dragon. Something is about to be illuminated in your current situation that's going to bring you peace. Something is about to come to the light that's going to bring you peace. Okay? It's time for you to own your happiness. Somebody could be apologizing to you as well. Somebody could be getting payback for what they did to you with cause and effect. This could be a situation from the past. It could be current as well, but it could be past because the past is actually here. Tell me more. I just heard, why are you afraid to fall in love? Why are you afraid to fall in love, Rose? Why are you afraid to fall in love? Tell me more. See, the Lovers came out. This could mean that it's time for you to fall in love. It's time for you to build your own home. We have the 7 of Wands upright. Like you're guarded towards the thought of being involved with somebody. And we have Judgment. Like it's time for you like to bring back what's rightfully yours, I'm hearing. Tell me more about the Judgment card. Yeah, there's a burden that's coming to an end with the 10 of Wands. You still don't believe that you're beautiful as you are. Like you don't believe in your beauty as much as you should. Tell me more. Yeah, King of Wands. There is a man, a fire sign in your energy. I feel like it's time for you to fall in love. Like I feel like you're supposed to have your own home with the person that you're in love with. But you're a little bit afraid. Yeah. What else you need? What do you need Rose to know about love? The method that's coming through. What you need to know about love? What do you need to know about love, Rose? What do you need to know about love? Codependency. What do you need to know about love? Attraction is in reverse. You don't believe you are as attractive as you are, because you are attractive, but you don't believe it. Gotta let those thoughts go. And then we have reconciliation and worth waiting for. Like I feel like all this time you being on your own was worth it. It wasn't in vain. Okay? There could be somebody from the past coming back to you, or it could be somebody from a past life that's coming back to you. It says someone from your past is returning to your life. You're a tad bit codependent. So what people think and say about you could be quite important, and you have to let that go. It's time to let those energies go. The person, the opinion that you should be listening to is yours. Like what you think and say about yourself should be the most important opinion. Not what other people say, not what family say. What you say. Okay? What's your advice for Rose? What's your advice for Rose, universe? What's your advice for Rose? You could be getting something brand new, because I pulled these cards out, right? And what I smell was a brand new scent. And these cards aren't new. I had these a while, but I guess because I haven't been using them often. They have a brand new scent to them. It says, I release all criticism. This is a fear that you have. You have a big fear of criticism. Like you have this desire, you need to be liked. And there's nothing wrong with that, but you got to realize not everybody's going to like you. And when you have a strong light, as in you're carrying a strong light, you could trigger people into hating you by nothing, by not doing anything at all. This next card says, I am peace. The peace that you seek is within you. Divine peace and harmony surrounds me and dwell in me. I feel tolerance, compassion, and love from all people, myself included. So start affirming that. Start affirming divine peace and harmony surrounds me and dwells in me. I feel tolerance, compassion, and love for all people, myself included. Okay, so that's what I have for you, my love. Let me see what you're saying. Boop, 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 boop. Hi, Divine, I just got back on. Okay, so you got to go. You got to rewind and rewatch. Okay. If you're just coming in, thank you for being here. The free list is closed for today. You can donate for a mini, detailed mini, 1555, or you can donate for a love message, which is 1111. I'm so sorry. Did I miss my turn? I don't think you missed your turn, Benita. Unapologetic, where you at? Unapologetic. You're after Kung Fu, Benita. So unapologetic. Whoever answers first, I'm gonna go with that. Kung Fu. Y'all gonna learn Chinese. Y'all gonna speak Chinese. Kung Fu. Bonita. Hi, Pisces. So Pisces, the free list is closed. Donations are open. Okay, so let me tap into Bonita. Bonita, you're here. Universe, what do you need Bonita to hear at this moment? What do you need Bonita to hear at this moment? Hold on. Unapologetic says I'm here. Okay, I got you. Unapologetic. What does unapologetic need to hear at this time? Hold up. They don't love you like I love you. Slow down. They don't love you like I love you. Take that, how that resonates. 798. I just heard 798. Maybe you need to play that in your pick 3 lottery. 798. Or pick 4, 0798. Write that down. 0798. You choose. I would do the pick 4. I'd do the pick 3 and the pick 4. Hold up. They don't love you like I love you. Slow down. They don't love you like I love you. So you're kind of in your Queen of Swords energy, which the Queen of Swords is very independent. She's very realistic. She's also very humorous, but sometimes people don't see that side of her. They see her straight face. Maybe it's time to lean more into your humor. She can also be very judgmental. Maybe you need to let that go a little bit, okay? Hold that criticism off a little bit. You need to clear something out. There's a new beginning here with this page of fire for you, Be more outgoing. Be more lighthearted right now. Really tap into your creative powers because the Queen of Air has that too. You're going to be getting some good news of something, some new idea or some new venture Be original, okay? Be yourself and be original. There could be a man who's going to be very generous to you that's coming your way. It could be in a professional front. I don't feel a lot of romance from this King of Earth, but it could be professionally. Something that's going to affect your money. This person is very practical, very responsible. There's something about being confident here. Or trusting, because confidence can mean trust. Because your trust issues may be heightened. So right now you need to lean into trust rather than distrust. I just heard that's the way you protect yourself, by like questioning people's motives. And there's nothing wrong with that. I feel like an opportunity is going to come your way that you're more than capable of handling. So right now, sit in an energy of trust, okay? Because I feel like it's going to be beneficial for you. Okay, that's what I have for you, my love. What does unapologetic says? I love good news. Absolutely. Nice. And 555, that's major positive change. 555, babe. Major positive change. All right. So I call for Kung Fu. I don't see Kung Fu. Calling for Kung Fu one more time. I see Benita is here, and I will go with Benita if Kung Fu is not here. Kung Fu. Mel says, yeah, I've given up on this love stuff, so I kind of turn down anyone that comes my way. Yes, I trigger a lot. Yeah, Rones, you do trigger a lot. Shit. And you don't be doing nothing. You just be existing. So Benita, what does Benita need to hear at this time? What do you need to hear, Benita? We have 6 of Waters, emotional balance, 6 of Fire, ooh, and Queen of Earth. So you're in the Queen of Earth's energy right now, okay? Extend your thoughtfulness to others. Be more creative. You are warm. People are experiencing you as warm and sensible. It's really about making time for others for you right now. Whatever challenges that come up, they want you to deal with it in a more kind and warm energy, you know? Be more understanding. Be more understanding to the people outside of you, okay? I think good news is the order of the day because the 6 of Fire says victory, good news is on its way. So definitely the 6 of Fire is winning. Something, you're about to win something, babe. Win a case, win something, I don't know. You're about to win something. Mm-hmm. I don't know. Children could be a factor because my eyes are drawn to the little boy on the 6 of Water. So children could be a factor, or it might be childhood memories that needs to be looked at right now. But overall, you're going to be smiling soon because this man is smiling his face away. You're going to be smiling. These people are rejoicing. Somebody could be giving you flowers, okay? Somebody could be giving you flowers. But try to extend more warmth and compassion towards the people around you. Approach things from a place of grace and understanding, all right? Lotus. Let me see what you're saying. Benita says, I would like some flowers. Well, look out for them. Somebody could be getting ready to gift you something. Maybe an organization or a man. I don't know. Okay, Lotus. All right. Universe, what does Lotus need to hear? Mary Kay and Firefly, get ready. I prefer a man. Okay, well, Lotus, let me give my attention to Lotus. What does Lotus need to hear? Somebody's talking to me telepathically. Renewal, judgment, awakening. Okay, Lotus. Okay, Lotus. Okay. And then we have everybody got 3 cards today and you got 4. I took them because they came out at the same time. 444 is spiritual protection. You're going to be rewarded with something. Possibly it could be something in regards to your work. You could be very knowledgeable about a particular topic, and there's going to be some sort of reward in regards to that. I think awakening is the hermit, eh? I think awakening is the hermit. I think awakening is a hermit. Yeah, you could be going through an awakening up process, or things are turning in your favor. I just saw the wheel. And I just heard, when I saw the wheel, I heard, sooner or later, it will turn in my favor. No, awakening is not the hermit. What is awakening again? Oh, awakening is actually the hangman. Why did I think it was the hermit? Awakening is the hangman. Isn't that interesting? Because the hangman usually means stuck, but this says awakening. So it seems like whatever's not been working for you, it wasn't because you were stuck or you were trapped. It was for you to change your perspective. It was for you to look at things from a different angle. Because when the hangman is reversed, upright means stuck. And he's literally in reverse when he's upright. He's hung up. But when he's in reverse, he's enlightened. On some cards, you will see the halo above his head. He's enlightened when he's in reverse. He's seeing things from a completely different perspective. Completely as above, so below. I just heard as above, so below. So definitely you're going to higher heights. You're gaining new perspective as it relates to the spiritual journey, as it relates to the law of mind. They could be getting you ready for family. I don't know if you're ready for that, like children and husband and all that stuff. Because I'm looking at the renewal card, and it's the judgment card, and my eyes are drawn to this family, this man and this woman and this kid. So maybe it's time for your family to begin, my love. Maybe it's time for you to begin a family. Something around the money is around your money is looking up as well. Don't rush anything. Have patience, okay? Don't rush anything, my love. Just have patience. And that's what I have. Okay. Give me a second, guys. Sooner or later, it will turn in my favor. It's turning around for me. Around for me. Around for me. Around for me. It's turning around for me. I can see the breaking of day. The Lord is making a way. Thank you. My pleasure. Lotus, and now I have Mary Kay and then Firefly. Then the list is closed. I mean, the list is done. Okay, so universe, what does Mary Kay need to hear? What does Mary Kay need to hear? Sooner or later, it will turn it. 10 of Cups, emotional balance, contentment. Ooh, 17, the star. Okay. And then we have 2 of Wands and the Ace of Earth, and I'm taking both. You and Lotus got 4 cards. So 10 of Water speaks about contentment in the family life. So you could be feeling really contented, or you're about to feel contented as it relates to your life, your family life, children, home, all that stuff. You could be pulling in trusting relationships at this time as well. The star is wish fulfillment, happy times. Okay, you could be feeling more positive. The Ace of Earth is new money, inflow of abundance, okay? Maybe it's time to start like a side hustle that's going to manifest or flourish into a business. If you've been contemplating about doing some sort of side hustle, the universe will say, go ahead, do not be indecisive. You're coming into your own more than you know. Okay, you're attracting more partnerships and better contracts. They want you to continue to move forward. Okay, so that's what I have for you, my love. That was clear and concise. OMG, you sang this song last time. Home definitely has improved a lot lately. Nice. I love that. I love that. I love that. I love that. And last but definitely not least, Firefly. And yes, I have had better friends, etc. That was perfect. Yes, it was actually perfect. It was short and sweet, and it was really sweet. That's the thing. It don't matter if it's short as long as it's sweet, if you get what I mean. Mary Kay, I don't know where that came from. That was kind of a little cheesy-ish. Okay, so what does nice? Have a good day. 11:11, baby. 11:11. See this butterfly wing? Transformation, babe. You all see this butterfly wing? Okay. What does Firefly need to hear? What do you need to hear, Firefly? We have the strength card. Time for you to be strong. Leo energy. You have great inner strength. You just need to tap into that. Don't listen to people's harsh judgment. If somebody's criticizing you, don't pay attention to it. Forgive people and have compassion. Because you're standing in the Queen of Wands energy, which is confident, warm, intelligent, and graceful. That's strength. It's time for you to lead into the strength that you have. You have the strength, okay? Don't underestimate yourself and be more assertive. Not aggressive, but assertive. Okay? Take credit for where credit is due. If it's you who did the job, say it's me. Don't allow somebody else to take credit for your job. You're also coming to the end of a difficult situation with the 10 of Swords. Somebody may have talked negatively about you, slander you, or betrayed you, or gossip about you, and you know of it, and it may have bothered you, but don't allow it to. Okay? Embrace this ending because it's better for you. They want you to be in an energy of expectancy, like expect things to get better from now on. Okay? There's a tad bit of codependency here. Gotta let that go. Do you know you could be a codependent to negative thoughts? You could be addicted to negative thoughts. The universe is asking you to let that go. Give me a power thought for Firefly. A power thought for Firefly. Let it fly out. There it is. It says, I free myself and everyone in my life from old past hurts. That's what I'm talking about. They are free and I am free to move into new glorious experiences. I can release the past and forgive everyone. So that's your advice. Release the past, whatever this 10 of air is about, whoever betrayed you, let you down, criticize you, slander you, judge you harshly, forgive them and move forward, okay? That's what I have. Yeah, there's a lot of positive change happening for you, Firefly. I was wearing a dress with a butterfly print yesterday. I never noticed it before. I think I may know. Okay, good stuff. Good, 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 good. And I think that was my job for the day. I think that was well done. If anybody wants any personal before I go, let me know because I'll be heading out. Tell me before you donate so I don't like cut off and you're sending. Sooner or later, it will turn in my favor. It's turning around for me, around for me, around for me, around for me. It's turning around for me. I can see the breaking of day. God is making a way. Reason to doubt. I know he'll work it all out. It's turning around for me. Ah, yep. I said sooner or later it will turn in my favor. It's turning around for me. Yeah. Mm. Around for me. Mm. Around for me. Around for me. It's turning around for me. Love you guys. Bye. Mwah.